best to fulfill the vision of the founding fathers of the Institute. Please put your hands together for our dear Director General, Professor. The chairperson, like you have in the program, for an emergency, she's not able to be with us this evening. A woman of excellence who has graciously, she is a woman who has thoroughly distinguished herself. No surprise, her meritoric rise to the woman of substance. Please put your hands together for Honorable Justice Kudirat. The next person I want to introduce is our reading of her citation. So let me simply state that she knows. Before I continue with the high table, let me also introduce principal officers. Okay, she's not here yet. The Director of Research of the Institute, Professor Animi Awa. I also want to introduce all the professors, a man who is behind our guest lecturer for today, supporting all the way, Mr. O.J. Baboshe. Thank you for coming. Who is representing the AG of the Federation this evening? He is Mr. Bonavenga Adeyanju, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State CID. And of course, we have the daughter of husband, Mr. Koka. Welcome, sir. We also have Honorable Judge, Chief Esson. He is the brother of Professor. We have Professor Obilade here, Emeritus Elevators. Administration Department, University of Lagos. All right, I will continue with introductions later. Please forgive me. I want to say thank you. I appreciate all the members, all heads of departments, and every staff. Thank you for coming. The media, thank you. Now, welcome the DG for his opening remarks. The Director General, sir.
Of the High Courts, the Federal High Courts, of the National Industrial Courts, distinguished professors here in the Institute, the lives of many of us. And indeed, when you look at the salutary influence in even the current initiatives going on in terms of the care of children, the protection of women, and issues relating to adolescent justice, we cannot but continue to salute her towering contributions. And in order to remind us of the values that she stood for, in order for us to keep these values evergreen in our lives, we thought that this afternoon, for this year's lecture, we should bring no less a person than also an astute academic, a keen researcher, who is at home, both in terms of criminal justice as well as gender issues. And that is why we have our esteemed guest lecturer, Professor Bambushe, here this afternoon. I'm not going to say much, except to once again welcome you here, and hope indeed that you have an enjoyable and indeed an educative session during the time you are here with us. I'd like to salute the family of the late Professor Akande for their support in the organization of this program. I know that these past few days there has been much demand on their time, but nevertheless they made it a point of duty and honor to be here. And I want to thank you for being here. For those of you who are here, who indeed
Kudirat to give our remarks. Welcome, beloved. the representative of the Attorney General of the Federation, the brother of late Professor Akande, the lecturer for today and her amiable husband, the daughter of Professor Akande, have all built upon. And for all of us to have gotten to where we are today, to see you here and to thank you for giving me I couldn't. I'm beginning to appreciate that the higher you go, the more difficult it is. Myself and Justice Coker together. And when Justice Coker was appointed a judge of the High Court, she, well, for want of a better expression, understudied me for a period of time. And we got very close. And in the process also, I got to know Professor Akande much closer. And I found her to be a very amiable lady, very warm. She was so very motherly, and as we all know, very scholarly too. And she has so many accomplishments that I'm sure we are all aware of, but she's certainly somebody that we are all proud of and who we still try to emulate till today. And we pray that her soul continues to rest in peace, and that God continues to watch over the family. And I also commend the family for this series of annual lectures. And again, I really made an effort because I had not been able to attend previous ones. The paper today is on is a reappraisal of the juvenile justice